We are learning more tonight about just what may be in the tens of thousands of emails discovered on the computer shared by Huma Abedin and her husband, disgraced former Congressman Anthony Weiner. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge has the latest on that part of the story.
FBI forensic experts have developed a program with key search terms, and the process of sifting through the records on Anthony Weiner's computer has begun. Late Sunday, the FBI got a warrant allowing investigators to read the content to determine if the emails are new or duplicates of records provided to the State Department. An intelligence source said the preliminary search turned up hits for State Department records as well as emails from the Clinton server. While President Obama's spokesman seemed to chastise FBI Director James Comey's decision to notify Congress, Josh Earnest insisted the White House is neutral.
I'll neither defend nor criticize what Director Comey has decided to communicate to the public about this investigation.
A source close to Weiner's legal team tells Fox's Brent Baer that it seems his laptop was used to back up his estranged wife's smartphone contacts and in the process backed up all of Huma Abedin's emails. Fox is told the records appear to cover the time period when Huma Abedin was at the State Department with then Secretary Hillary Clinton. Writing in the Washington Post, former Attorney General Eric Holder said Comey breached a long-standing principle that investigations should not be announced or publicly discussed 60 days before an election. A senior Democrat went further.
You don't want to appear to be putting your hand on the scale, and here he opens up the FBI to the accusation that is trying to have an impact on the outcome.
A former Attorney General under President Bush was also uncomfortable.
You don't comment on investigations because commenting on the investigation may jeopardize the investigation, and that's the box that he's put himself in.
But on special report, the Republican chairman of the House Benghazi Committee, whose investigators uncovered Clinton's use of private email, said Comey is unfairly targeted.
Jim Comey's not responsible for a single one of the facts at hand. He didn't tell her to use a private server. He didn't tell Huma not to turn over all of her devices. And God knows he didn't tell Anthony Weiner to send sexually explicit texts to allegedly underage people.
And late today, the Republican chairman of the House Intelligence Committee sent this letter to Director Comey with questions about the new emails. And buried in the text are new allegations from a whistleblower that Clinton mishandled classified information overseas. The congressman writes, I also understand that former Secretary Clinton left classified documents in her hotel room in China and that U.S. Marine Corps security officials filed a report related to the possible compromise of the documents. We are reaching out to the Clinton campaign for comment, Brett.
Okay, Catherine, thank you. Well, what do you think? Do you think this will make a difference in the election? And if so, how much of one? Let me know on Twitter at Brett Baer. Use the hashtag Special Report, or on Facebook at facebook.com/BrettBaerSR.